So, I did my first IRL stream the other day. And it was an anxiety day, but I was proud of myself for doing it. Fan Expo was super fun. Me and Joy went on the Thursday. We were kind of early, so then they made us like wait in this room until it was like 4 because it opened at 4. And then we got our badges. The oppa you saw was so cute. It's okay, I have an oppa here. Oh. 81,000. Anyways, this was the schedule for Thursday. These are all the events that you can do. There is all-day tabletop with Unite Factions. We did not do that. Oh, this was it. Because my friend messaged me while I was there. I thought they wanted to meet up. They're like, Angela, are you still at Fan Expo? And I was like, yeah, I'm at Crunchyroll right now. And I was like, oh my god, we're gonna meet up. And then he was like, only if you run into it, but like if you see the Dungeons and Dragons booth, can you see if there's a sign up sheet for Sunday? And I was like, oh, I thought you were here. Never mind. Anyways, I didn't find it. It's really hard to like find things there because the map is like only the big name companies are there, and then like everything is like little numbers, and then just like I don't know where I am. So
we are in Ba Sing Se
Crunchyroll screening. We wanted to watch this, but we didn't know where it was. We didn't know where anything was. It's in French. Oh wait, no, it's in English. Girl. Pokemon dance party. We wanted to do this. This. We wanted to go to this, and it was at 8:15 p.m. We had time to find it. We wanted to do this, but then Joe was like, they might have like spoilers, and I don't want you to get spoiled. And I was like, okay, but like I didn't really mind getting spoiled because this is like kind of like a once in a lifetime beat thing. Okay, and plus it was at 8:15. We were both really tired. Like Joy was really tired. She went to a party the day before. She didn't have enough sleep. She was like, and we've been walking around for like hours already. And I was like, you know what? It's okay. We'll just see Alan Lee next year. This is where Alan is. He's right here. Alan. Right next to Celebrity. Anyways, we walked in. When you walk in, there's like a bunch of booths everywhere, and you're just like, Lena, I'm gonna walk around. And then we see these hats. There's like a whole stack of Luffy hats, and there was like one Ace hat, and then there was like a few Chopper hats. I think if I go back next year, I want to cop a Chopper hat because the hat is so freaking cute. And I was like, oh my god, John, we need to buy them. It would be so cute if we just like bought them now and like walked around wearing the hats everywhere. And we're like, yeah. And it was so random because like these hats were at like this K-pop like photo card trading booth, which is so random, and there's like nothing else anime inspired other than like these hats. And I was like, okay. I could see a lot of people looking at my hat. Then we bought them, and we were walking around. I was like, oh my god, I feel pretty. I'm Ace. Right now, Joy's like, I'm Luffy. I don't wish I caught that this is not even centered, but like, let's pretend it is, okay? Gumu Gumu. There's also the Law? I don't know his full name, but Joy's man, Law's hat, which I kept saying, oh my god, it looks like cookies and cream, ice cream. It was really fun walking around though, because a lot of people had the same idea as us, I guess. And it was so funny because me and Joy, we were walking like through these doors, and then there was like these two guys that were like together, and then they were wearing casual clothes, and then like the Ace hat and then the Luffy hat. And it was so funny because we were like looking at each other like, wait, why are we both twinning? Like one of them was holding a Chopper plushie, and then me and Joy were just like smiling, and then Joy goes, 2020 Chopper! Like really loudly. And then when we passed out, and they turn around, and we turn around, and we just like laugh at each other and like walk away. Fight them. I know, we could have just been like, who is the worthy one? Who is the real Ace? Who is the real Luffy? Duel! But yeah, there was this one booth that caught my eye, and like, I don't know, I love like maps. I like maps. And I did notice like there was this one booth with like maps, but I'm like, I'm not really gonna spend money here, you know? I'm not gonna really spend money. I'm just here to be with my people. But when we were passing by, this girl was like, yo Ace, do you want a map of the Grand Line? And I'm like, and Joe's like, ooh, a map of the Grand Line, we should get one. But it was funny because I'm like, I'm not even cosplaying Ace, I'm just wearing his hat, but apparently I'm Ace. So we did end up getting a map of the Grand Line. So they also had Avatar. If you guys watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, Katara, she stole like a scroll of like water bending. They had like the scrolls for like earth bending, fire bending, air bending, and for water bending. And we're like, oh my god, it would be really cool to get that. But then they also had the map of like, you know, the world in Avatar 2, and also like the Grand Line. And those ones like caught our eyes the most, so that's what we got. So we ended up getting this. This map sparked conversations with people, and now I'm shy. Because we went to Crunchyroll afterwards. Basically, there's a crane game and you can win free stuff, which Joy won one, which is a whole nother story. We did the crane machine and Joy won something. I didn't win anything. And then you have to have like a Crunchyroll account, like a subscription to play. I don't have one, but my sister has one. And I'm like, yo, what's your account? And I had to like log in. I don't remember the password or the username. Anyways, I showed the guy and he's not even looking at my phone. He's like, yo, you have an Avatar, The Last Airbender map? And I was like, yeah. You know what I also have? And then I showed them the Grand Line map and he's like, oh, I don't watch One Piece. I'm like, oh, you should. So this is it. This is the Grand Line. And then where am I right now? I am heading to Fishman Island. Yeah, wearing this ace hat has sparked a lot of conversation because before we did the crane game at Crunchyroll, we passed by to see like, what's up? What's happening here? And then there was this other guy, this different dude. He was like, Ace! And I was like, and he's like, oh, Ace, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, just spoiled it for me. The whole show, it's over, guys. It's over. And he's like, yeah, I just got to that episode. I'm like, I'm not even there yet, okay. I didn't say anything because I didn't want him to feel bad. I didn't want him to feel bad. But I was just like, I'm gonna walk away now before he starts saying more things. Like, I'm talking and talking, and I'm like, yeah, I know. Okay, bro, like... Did he really? Yeah. To be fair, I did kind of know already because I live with sisters that has watched One Piece, so I already know a lot of things, but I also don't know how these things happen and when it happens. But like, just the fact that you just go up to a random person, you just assume that they've already passed that point just because they're wearing an Ace hat, which, you know, you see Ace pretty early on in the show too. I just walked away. I was like, yeah. And Joey's just like, oh, yeah. And I'm just like, I need to go. I'm gonna leave. And I kind of felt bad because like I kind of wish I just talked more, but like, you know, I was like, he's gonna say more stuff. I don't want to hear it. So Crunchyroll also had like this big dome, Jujutsu Kaisen dome, and I haven't really watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I watched a little bit of it, but in there, and I don't understand it because I didn't watch the show. And it was like this like dome where you all sit in a circle and then there's like the screen playing on the ceiling and you're just watching it. But apparently it was already played in the anime and everyone's just like, bro, I've already seen this. Like, what's the point? But I was just like, wow, this is fun. We also had the crane game. I didn't win anything. So at the crane game, we got a free drawstring bag. You get to play twice. So there's two different machines. There's one with like figures and like Funko Pops and stuff like that. And there's another one with like plushies, like Chainsaw Man plushies and stuff. But when Joy played, she was doing it and she didn't win anything. Basically, there's like a slidey door to open it so you can like put stuff in and like fix stuff. The person before Joy, their thing was gonna like fall down the chute, but like it got stuck somehow. So they were just gonna grab it and give it to the person. So when they opened the door, the slidey door, it knocked this over. Joy already like played and she didn't win anything, but then this like got knocked over because the door like opened like, and then like it fell in, and the people behind him were like, you got it, just take it. And we're like, oh. And then the guy that was like there was like, okay, you can just take it. So Joy won this for free. It was like literally good luck. It wasn't even like skill, and it's a really cute Sailor Moon, Luna, and Tuxedo Mask keychain. Joy won this at Crunchyroll. The other thing at Crunchyroll, there was posters. So I got a whole bunch and they're like, don't be shy, just grab a whole bunch, take anything you want. So I got a whole bunch of free posters, and I got posters that like made me think of like some of my online friends. If I ever get to meet some of my friends, I'll just give this to them. So I don't really know anyone that watched Chainsaw Man. I haven't watched it yet, but I picked up a Chainsaw Man one because I'm like, it's kind of cute. Jujutsu Kaisen one. And then I got a Demon Slayer one for Jane with English sub and dub. This one reminded me of Moon, so I got a Horimiya one. La the missing pieces. These are really good quality posters. Oh, and I got a solo leveling poster. Guys, like I read the manhwa like long ago, and I can't believe it's actually becoming anime. This poster is literally so pretty. And then I got a Spy Family one. You can see Anya Azane. And then there's like a whole bunch of postcards too, which I want to send some to Pear, because Pear always sends me postcards, but I never like remember to buy one to send to her because like I forget. I forget. I don't know if Parent watched Horimiya though. There's like these full-size postcard ones. I might just keep this one, Solo Leveling. Might just have to keep that one. There is a Gojo Jujutsu Kaisen card. There is another Jujutsu Kaisen card. There is a Toji Fushi Guro card. Yeah. These feel like K-pop fan cards. Suguru Geto. All those things for free. We also had a crane game. We basically, you go there and you buy tokens and then you just play. And me and Joy's goal was to get the ugliest looking plushies ever. So we got a durian. Look at his face. It's so beautiful. Hello. Yo, we got the ugly durian. What the heck? And then we started streaming and I was like really nervous because I don't like it when people look at me. It's not like I'm gonna be like, don't look at me, bitch. Don't look at me. It's more like I get shy when people look at me because I'm like, I get self-conscious. Right after we ended stream, when we were at the train station, if you guys remember. First off, I kept talking and talking and talking. We missed the train. Gotta catch the train. See you guys. And thanks for following me. Bye. We'll see you. After we ended stream, there's this guy that walked up to us and was like, hey, can I have a picture with you two? We're like, okay. I didn't even know who we were, I think. And we're just like, okay. So, I don't know. Me and Joy are in a, like, in this random guy's like camera roll right now. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen to that photo. I don't know where that photo is. But we're sitting in there. I don't really know why he asked like for a photo, but he did. And we said yes for some reason. And then we ended up missing our train. So that was the day, and I think that's all we got. That was the day and it was fun. My favorite thing is walking around and seeing cosplayers and like knowing who is who they're like dressed up as. Like you know the Cult of the Lamb, the game that I play with my freaking cult of you guys. There was someone that was dressed up as that. There was people dressed up as like Wirt and Greg from Over the Garden Wall. And I loved seeing that because I did cosplay them like a long time ago. But yeah. That's all, and it was fun. I had a great time.